Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another video on topical questions from past papers. So today's topic is graph. We will cover all kind of graphs question in this video so that you can revise all graphs in an hour maybe. So let's start. Before we start, I would request you guys to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and share it with your friends and press the like button if you liked it. So let's start. So first question that we have here is the lines with equations 2y equals to x plus 4 and 2y equals to x plus 8 and 2y equals to plus x equals to 10 are shown on the grid. So you can see we have these three lines, but we don't know which one is belongs to which equation, right? So the first question is use the graph to solve these simultaneous equations. So we need to solve these two equations. So to solve this, we just need to see the intersecting point of these two lines from the graph. But before that, we need to know which of these lines are represented by these lines, right? So for that, let's start here. 2x plus y. The first one is 2x plus y equals to 10. Now, if x is 0, what will be this? This will be 2 times 0 plus y equals to 10. So that means 0 plus y equals to 10. So that means if x is 0, then y is 10. So we will see which equation is satisfying this these 2 points. x0, y10. x0, y10. You see x0 is here, y10 is here. So we have this line here. So that means this line represents this equation 2x plus y equals to 10, right? So we got one equation. Now another one, again you can use the same method. Now if x is 0, then what is y? 2y equals to 0 plus 4. 2y equals to 4 and y will be 4 over 2, that is 2. So x is 0 and y is 2. Now let's see where is that. x0, y2 is there. At this point we have this line, right? So this is line 2y equals to x plus 4. Now we will see which is the intersecting point. This is the line here and this line here. So we have this, the intersecting point. So we will go along with this line here down and see this is our x point. So now this is 2 and this is 4. So that means these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 small squares represent as 2. So one small square will be 2 over 10, that is 0.5, right? So this will be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. No. Let me check it again. Sorry, I'm making silly mistake here. 2 over 10 is not 0.5. Sorry guys, you have to bear with my voice today. I got flu. So one small square is 0.2. So this one is 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8 and this is 3 and this is 3.2, right? So this point is 3.2. So value of x is 3.2, right? Then same will go along this point towards y. So each section represents, each small square represents 2, 0.2 again. So this is 4, this will be 3.8, this is 3.6. So this is going to be 3.6. I hope you guys understood. Now draw the line 2x plus y equals to 10 on the grid. So we need to draw this line on the grid. So for that we can have again, if x is 0, then what will be y? Equals to 6. Just replace x by 0. So this is 0 here, 0 plus y equals to 6. So that means if we, our x is 0, this is x 0, then y is 6. We need to have at least 3 values. Now if x is 1, then this will be 2 into 1 plus y equals to 6. Then y will be 6, this will go this side, equals to 4. If x is 1, y is equal to 4. And if x is equal to, let's say, is 2, then 2 into 2 plus y equals to 6. This is 4 plus y equals to 6, and y is 6 minus 4, that is 2. So if x is 2, y is 2, right? So now see, if x is 0, y is 6. We have this point here. And then if x is 1, y is 4. x1 is here in the middle, and y is 4. X1, y4 is here. And if x is 2, y is 2. x2, y2. So we have these 3 points, so we can join these points to make a line. So join it clearly with your ruler. See that all the points are coming on a line like this. So this is the graph of this line. So by doing all this, you will be able to get 4 marks. I hope everything is clear to you. Here we have another question. On graphs, a line is drawn on the grid. You see this line here. Draw a ring around the equation of the line. Now here this one is at x equals to 4. So this is x equal to 4 here. Here is x equal to 4. Like, I mean to say, if y is 1, x is 4. If y is 2, x is 4. So it is independent of value of y. So it is x equals to 4. So the question is draw a ring around this. So equation of the line is x equals to 4, right? Now draw the line y equals to 2 on the grid. Y equals to 2. This is y axis. y1 here, 2 here. So that means this line will go this side here. So we can join this line. We can draw a line over here. So this is y equals to 2, right? So that's it. This was very small question, 2 marks. Here we have another similar question that we did previously also. So the graph shows the straight lines. You can see some straight lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines are there. Let's see what is the question. The question is draw a ring around the equation of 2 lines that do not intersect each other. So if you see like these 2 lines, you need to observe carefully. This line intersecting this line, okay, and this line is intersecting this one. So I can see here 2 parallel lines, this one and this one here, right? So they do not intersect each other. So what are these lines here? We are given this equation is equal to y equals to 5 minus x, and another one is x plus y equals to 1. We are already given the equation, so you are just going to put a ring around these equations. Y equals to 5 minus x. Here it is x plus y equals to 1. So 1 marks question. Then write down the solution of these simultaneous equations. Now here, because this is 1 mark question, you have not to do calculations actually. So just needs to find out the intersecting point of. So let's search this equation 2x plus 1. Y equals to 2x plus 1 is this equation, right? And 0.5 minus 2. 0.5 minus 2 is this equation. So the intersecting point, this is intersecting point here, right? So what value is there here? We need to find out value of x and y. And x here it is negative 2 and y is negative 3. So that's it. So we have here another question with lot of lines here. How many are there? 4 lines. 4 lines are shown on the grid. Line A, B, C and D. Draw a ring around the line that has equation y equals to 4. Y equals to 4. Where is y? This is y axis, right? So y2 here, y4. So which line is here? It is line C. So we are going to put ring around line C, right? Now line E is parallel to line A and passing through point -2, 5. Write down the equation of line E. We have line E parallel to line A. Line A is here and it passes through point -2 and 5. -2, where is -2? X -2 is here and y5. y5 is x -2 and y5 will be here, right? So it is parallel to this. So to draw this line, write down the equation of the line. So the line is here. So because this is line A and that line is parallel to this one, so that means we are talking about this line here. Okay, so if you see, what line is this? This line is y equals to no, this is at x, sorry, x equals to -2. So this is going to be x equals to -2. Now in this question we are given two lines with equation. These two equations are drawn on the grid. So this is equation of the line of the equation x plus 2y equals to 18 and another one is 3x minus y equals to 5. Use the graph. You see this is bolded here. Use the graph to find the solution of simultaneous equation. So that means we are going to look for the intersecting point. Where do they intersect? They intersect here. So coming down, for value of x it is 4. So value of x is 4. So and y is 7. So y is 7. So guys, you can see like these questions, they look complicated. Please don't skip these questions. Try them out and you will find it easy with this practice. And you should keep your paper pen with you while doing these questions. So that is 1 mark question and it's done. This is a bit different question. Complete the table of values for this. Now you are given the values of x and we need to find out values of y and complete this table. So let's do one by one. The first one is done. We have here y is equal y minus 2x equals to 6. So we are given the values of x. X is here, x is -2, right? X -2. So you're going to just replace here. Y minus 2 is there, x is -2 equals to 6. So y, this negative and negative will be eliminated. 2 times 2 is 4. So y is 6 minus 4, which is 2. So when x is 2, -2, y is 2, right? Now next, again we will take the same equation. Y minus 2 and now x is 0. So simply this is 0 equals to 6, so y is equal to 6. So that's 1 mark question. We have completed the table. Now let's see part B. The line y minus 4y minus x equals to 7 shown on the grid below. Draw the line this on the same grid. So we need to draw this line. These are the points of this line. Y minus 2x equals to 6, right? So don't get confused. See, this is different line and the line shown on y minus x equals to 7 and we have the points of this y minus 2x equals to 6. We are just going to plot these points on this grid, right? So x -4 and y -2. X -4, this is x-axis, -4 is here and y is -2. Y -2 is down. Just put cross or dot. Then after that we have x -2 and y2. X -2 here and y2 going along the same line. Now x0 is this and y is 6. Y6 is here. So we got these 3 points. Now we will just join them to make a line. So let's start. So this is now graph of line y minus 2x equals to 6, right? Now use graph to solve the simultaneous equation this and this. Now I think you understood very well that to solve using graph, just looking for the intersecting point. So intersecting point is here, this one. So go down there and y is this one. Oh, sorry, this side. So this is 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. So one section, I mean these 5 squares will represent 0.2. This will be 2.2, 2.4 negative, but it is in negative side, negative 2.4. And similarly y, we have this point is 1.2, that is positive 1.2. Here we have another graph. This graph shows the number of drinks that are sold in 1 week. You see, tea, coffee, orange juice, milkshake, water and lemonade, right? Number of drinks are on y-axis. Work out how many more drinks of lemonade than water are sold. So we are comparing lemonade and water. So that means we need to know the number. So lemonade, if you can see here, this is 12, lemonade is 12 drinks of lemonade, and water is between 6 and 8, so that means this is 7. So how many more? So that means we are taking the difference, which is 5. So 5 more drinks were sold, right? Write down the model drink. Now what is model? Mode is the highest frequency with highest number. So you see here which one is highest. The biggest graph here is coffee, so that will be coffee. Simple. It was just reading of the graph. Okay, so we have here different graph, scatter graph. If you look at that, these points, some cars are surveyed to compare engine size in liters with time taken to reach a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. The results are shown in the scatter graph. So we have here time in seconds, and here we have engine size. Another car has engine size of 1.8 liters. It takes 9.5 seconds to reach 100 km per hour. Add this data to scatter graph. So 1.8 liters and 9.5 seconds. 1.8 liter is here and 9.5. So this is 9, between 9 and 10 it will be 9.5. So this is the point that we are going to add here, right? So done for the first question. Use the graph to estimate the time taken by car with engine of 1.7. So we can, for that we can draw a best fit line here. For best fit line is like the line that is nearer to almost all the points. Doesn't matter the points come on the line or not. So this is called best fit line. So for 1.7 liter, it is somewhere here, you see. So that means this is 8 and 9. So this is 8.5, so maybe 8.6 or 8.7. I have another scatter graph here. Jamila does a survey to find the cost in dollars and memory size in gigabytes of memory sticks for computers. The scatter graph shows the results of her survey. So the cost is here and memory size is this side. Jamila buys a memory stick of $8. Draw a ring around the most likely memory size for Jamila's memory stick. So for $8, we will go for the $8 here, which is in between here out of these, so somewhere here, right? So if we go here, so you see down here, so what is the memory size? So we don't have any other point nearby here, just except 8. So 8 GB will be the final answer. Now describe the relationship between the memory size and the cost of memory stick. So if you see here, we need to observe if memory size is increasing this side, and so is the cost. So cost is also increasing. So we can say relationship between memory size and cost. So as the memory size is increasing, so the cost is also increasing. or you can directly say that memory cost is directly proportional to memory size. So it's up to you. So it should make sense according to the cost and the memory size, right? We have here graph. Safia is a tennis player. The chart shows some of the matches she played each year from 2010 to 2014. So matches lost are shown in gray part and matches won in black part. So the question is, write down how many matches she lost in 2010. 2010 matches lost are these ones, right here. So we need to find out this much from here to here. So which is 24 minus 10. So this is 24 here and this is 10 here. So answer is 14. We have another question here from scatter graph. Yuri is a piano teacher. He collects the examination marks of students. He asks each of them how many minutes they play their piano for each night. The scatter graph shows some of his data. So you can see some points here on the graph. Right here we have examination marks along y-axis, and along x-axis we have playing time each night, right? And the question is the playing times and examination marks of two more students are shown on the table. So we have here the information, plot these values on the scatter graph. So playing time in minutes is 12. So we have in minutes time here 12 and examination marks is 106. So where is 12 here? So this is, you see 10 to 20, there are 10 sections here. So each section will represent 1. So if this is 10, this is 11, this is 12. And 30, this line here, this is 106. So this is this along going this line 101, 102, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This one here, right? So this one is done. Next we have 30 minutes and 125. 30 minutes is this bold line and 125 will be in middle of 120 and 130. So that is for 1 mark. Now describe the relationship between playing time and examination marks. So you need to observe the graph. You see, if we are going, if time is increasing, the examination mark is also increasing. So this is going, this line points are going upward. So this is a positive correlation. We will say this is a positive correlation. Another scatter graph question. The scatter graph shows the value thousands of dollars and the age in years of 8 cars. So we have age in years here, the value on other side. The 9th car has value of $11,000 and is 5 years old. Plot the information for 9th car. So 5 years old. 5 years old is here and the value is 11,000. So we will go along this line here. This one. This is 8. This one is 10 from here, and in the middle this is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will take 1, 2 and in the middle of the third one. So this is the plot for $11,000 and 5 years old, right? So first part is done. Now find the median age of the 9th car. So sorry, not the 9th car, find the median age of 9 cars. So we have here 9 values from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So the first one is 1. So we have 1 and 1, it is twice, you know. Then we have here 2, then we have 3, there is 4, then there is 5, 6, 5, 6, we have 7, we do not have 8, and then we have 9. So we will find the middle value. Cut these numbers, strike off one from the beginning and one from the and so we are left with the 4. So answer will be 4 years. Okay. So now describe the relationship between the value of cars and its age. Value of car is here and age is here. So as the age is increasing, so you see value is decreasing. So it is a negative correlation. So we are going to write down here, it is a negative correlation. So by doing this you will be able to get 3 marks. So here we have another question from the equations, the lines. Complete the table of the values for this y equals to 10x minus 15. So x is negative 1, we are looking for values of y. So when x is negative 1, so y is 10x minus 15. So x is equal to negative 1, 10 minus 1 minus 15. So this is minus 10 minus 15, it is negative 25. So negative 25. This is for x equals to negative 1. Now for x equals to 1, you will have 10 x minus 15 again. So again replace x by 1 minus 15. This is 10 minus 15. This is negative 5. So done for this, right? Now B part, use the table to draw this graph. So we will use these values, negative 1, x negative 1, y negative 25. Negative 25 is here. Then x1, 1 is here and y is negative 5. This one here, and x3, y is 15 is here. So now we are just going to join these lines, these points to make a line like this. So this is the graph of line y equals to 10x minus 15. This is another similar kind of question. You can take screenshot and you can try it yourself. So complete the table of values for y equals to 2x plus 3. Now you are given values of x and you are going to find out values of y, and then you need to plot it like that. Draw the graph on this. You can just use your squared book and you can plot these values. I hope you are done with the screenshot. Here is again almost the similar question, but I will do that for you because some values of y are given, some are of x given. So complete this table for values of equation y 2y minus x equals to 4. First we have y4. Y 0. When y is 0, we have equation 2y minus x equals to 4, right? So then we will have this one. Y0 2 and replace y by 0 minus x equals to 4. So this is negative x equals to 4. So that means x is equal to negative 4. Shifting negative sign to other side. So we got x as negative 4. Now x0. When x is 0 here. So when x is 0. So 2y minus 0 equals to 4. So 2y equals to 4 and y is equal to 2. 4 divided by 2. So we got 2 here. Now for y, x equals to 6. When x is 6, then 2y minus replacing this x by 6 is equal to 4. 2y is equal to, this is 4 plus 6, which is 10, 2y, and then y is equal to 10 over 2, which is 5. Like this. Okay. Now here is graph of line y plus x equals to negative 1. This is given to us here. This line is drawn. Draw the graph of 2y minus x equals to 4 on the same axis. So we need to plot these values actually. This is the graph of 2y minus x equals to 4. So now x negative 4 and y 0. X negative 4, y 0 is this one. X 0, y 2. Then this is done, this is done. X 2, y 3, x 2, y 3, and x 6, y 5. X 6, y 5. So these are the linear equations. Remember that if your points are not coming on a line, that means you are making some mistake. So try to recheck your calculations if your all points are not coming on a single line by using ruler. So this is the graph of 2y minus x equals to 4. Done? Now there is another part of the same question. Use your graph to write down the solution of simultaneous equation. So we need to find out the intersecting point of these two lines. So as you see here, intersecting point down is here is x is negative 2 and y is 1. So x negative 2 and y 1. That is going to be our answer. Okay, so we have this question. You can see 4 lines here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here is the graph of 4 line. Now we are not mentioned the equation. You don't see any equation. Equations are given down here. The equations of the line are these are 4 lines, but we don't know which one is the line for correspond to which equation. So that we need to find out, So before we do that, we need to read the question. What is the requirement? Use the graph to find the approximate solution of the simultaneous equation y equals to x plus 14, this one, and x plus 2y equals to 36. So we have to recognize only these two. Okay, we are not worried about the others. So for here, if I take this, I am taking this equation first. Let's say I am taking x as 0. So when x is 0, y is going to be 0 plus 14. So y is 14. So this will give me some hint. X 0 and y 14. So if you go here, this is 10, this line. So this is not the line. Then next is this is 14. So this is 10. Between 10 and 20 is going to be here it should be somewhere here in the middle. 15, sorry, I am giving you wrong information. This is 15. So below 15, this is going to be our line. So this is 14. So that means this is the line y equals to x plus 14. Okay, so this is the line, right? Now second, we have x plus 2y equals to 36. Now if we are taking x as 0, so this will be 0 plus 2y equals to 36 and y will be 36 over 2, that is 18. So when x is 0, y is 18. Y 18 is here, you see 15, 16, 17, 18. So that means this is the line, right? So this is the line of x plus 2y equals to 36. Now we will look for the intersecting point. We have this line and we have this line. So this is the intersecting point, right? So going down and going this way, right? So x is, this is 0, this is 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 2.6, maybe it's not visible properly. 2.6. So x is 2.6, right? And y is this side. So this is 15, 16 and 17. So y may be 17. So your answer may vary a little because I can't see well this the division among the squares, right? But this is the method that you need to use. Here we have another question on graphs. A group of people each complete 2 puzzles A and B. The time taken for each person to complete puzzle is recorded. The results are shown on the graph. The scale on each graph is same. So scale is same. So we are not given any number here. This is number of people here on both sides. Then we have time taken to complete puzzle A and this is for puzzle B. Complete the sentence. The graph shows puzzle dash is more difficult because dash. Now we need to make this statement. So we need to analyze the information. This actually is the question from statistics, but it includes graph here. So which one? So you see number of people. So here number of people, and here you see the number of people You see, if we look around along time section here in the first time section, many people they solved it, but here people take time, they started solving at this. So that means graph shows puzzle B is more difficult because it takes more time. It took, you can write down, it took more time to solve as compared to puzzle A. Right? Here we have different kind of question. This is also straight line graph question. Ludwig is an engineer. He charges a fixed call out fee plus an hourly rate for each job. The table shows how much Ludwig charges for 3 jobs that last different amount of time. So we have amount 1 and then 50, 4 and 40, 6 and 200. Draw the straight line graph to show this information. We have charges here, amount of time. So time 1 hour and then charges are $50. So $50 is in middle of this one here, right? And then after that we have 4 and 140. 4 and 140 is here, right? Then we have 6 and 200. 6 and 200 up here. So we are just gonna join these points to make a straight line. Like this. Okay, so now let's see next question. Write down Ludwig's fixed call out fees. This is the cost before he has worked any hours. So you see it starts from here. So this is the fixed amount that he is taking, then after that it is the amount that he is charging per hour. So that means $20 is going to be the fixed call out fees. Work out Ludwig's hourly rate. So how much he charges for an hour. So let's see how we can figure that out. So there are different ways, many ways to do that. I'll tell you one of them. So we got here 20, the fixed call out fee. So that means he is taking 20 from out of these for the fixed charges that he is taking. So if I subtract 20 from here, so this is 30, minus 20 from here 120, minus 20 from here it is 180. So you see for 1 hour he is charging 30, 4 hours 120, 6. So that means if you multiply these number of hours by 30, you are getting this. 6 times 3 18, 4 times 3 is 12, so 120, 1 times 30 is 30. So that means he is charging 30 hours. $30 per hour, right? Here is question from bar graphs. This frequency diagram shows the number of visits to gym by 155 people in September. So we have number of people this side and we have number of visits here. 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15 and so on. So number of people we have this side. Now the question is, work out how many people went to gym more than 20 times. So this is the keyword, more than 20 times. So 20 is up to here, more than 20 is this one. So we need to find out the number. So if you go this bar chart along this, we have this in the middle, 25. So 25 plus, then this one here it is 15. 25 plus 15, 40. So our answer is going to be 40 for this one. Now work out the class interval that contains, we are writing class interval here, that contains the median number of visits. Median is, we are going to take the middle one here. So for that, so for this number of visits, we have total number of visits up to 30. So half of that is 15. And where is 15 coming? 15 is here in this interval. So it will be 11 to 15. the graph shows the cost of electric wire is proportional to length of the wire. So this is cost here, this is length here in meters. Use the graph to find the formula of cost C of the length of X meters. So C is equal to what? That's what we need to find it out over here. So we can see like here from 0 to 10, I have this one here. So we can simply find it out from 1. When C is 1, so the cost is here. You see this is 2.5 here between 0 and 5 in the middle. So this may be 2.4 or 2.3. Let me write down 2.4 times X. So C will be 2.4 times X. So calculate the cost of 23.4 meters of wire. So that will be 2.4 times 23.4. So you just multiply 234 times 24. 936. 4 times 2 8, 3 times 2 6, 4 6, 6 15. There were 2 decimal places here. 56.16. That is going to be the answer for this one. The graph shows the number of letters in 50 words from a page of book, page in a book. So number of words here in this side we have, and number of letters in this side. The question is write down how many more 4-letter words are there than in 5-letter words. So 4-letter you need to be very careful. This is number of words here, this is number of letters. How many more 4-letter words? Number of letters, 4-letter words are here, 11 from here, right? And then 5-letter, it's 9. So 11 minus 9, it is 2. So answer is going to be 2. The largest number of letters in the word. So this is number of word, largest letter. So largest number of letters, it is 10. The largest number of letters in a word. Yeah, that is 10. So this is going to be 10 because this is the largest number of letters in there. So here is another question from scatter graph. A company makes 12 different type of televisions. The cost and the screen size of each type of televisions are shown. You can see, write down the cost of the television that has a screen size of 65. So 65 is in middle somewhere. So the cost, we will go here. You see this is bit more than 300, so we can say 301. The company is introducing a new television with screen size of 85 centimeter. Put a ring around the cost that you think would be most appropriate for new television. So 85 is somewhere here, so that means the value should come here in this region somewhere. So which one is closer to this? It is near between 400 and 500. So between 400 and 500, less than, it is less than, you see, it should be less than 500, not less than, means it can be in this range. So 85 is somewhere here, so this should be between 400, more than 400. That is going to be, let me see. So if we compare the values, 320 is going very low, right? And 800 is going very up. Also 690 is also going too high. So we are left with only 530. So it can be a bit more than this, nearer to this one. So 530 will be the best option. Explain your answer. We can write down because other values are not, other values are not nearer to best fit line. So if we will draw a line here, so best fit line is going to come here, then it will not be nearer to this one. So that's it for this video. I'll see you with some other topic in the next video. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends and write in the comment section whatever your comments are. Thank you so much guys. God bless you.